Hi, I'm Nathan Ninja Monkey. A few months ago, I spent some time with a monk in Japan and I asked you to ask him your questions. And today, you're finally gonna get your answers. I think that this video is really special. I had a great time and I made a new friend. So, please enjoy. Hi, I'm Nathan, Ninja Monkey. I make videos related to Japan and all things Japan related. So you've come to the right channel, and today we've got a special guest.
My name is Ryoshun, and actually Japanese monk has two names, like a normal person and monk's name. And for me, like my father is a monk, so he named me Ryoshun for both names. So yeah, my name is Ryoshun.
Some of my viewers have been asking, I've asked them to ask questions. So I've got quite a few interesting questions.
Great.
But the first question that I wanted to ask you, because I just participated in a wish ceremony, no?
Yeah, ritual.
A ritual. And is this open to anybody? Can anybody come here and participate in that ritual?
Yeah, exactly.
If you are a tourist, they could make their way here.
Yeah, sure.
They could make a wish ritual and you would perform the ritual.
Yes.
So that in itself is a very unique experience that you can have here, I think. So where am I? What's the name of this temple, by the way?
This place is located in Tochigi Prefecture, a bit north from Tokyo, like 100 kilometers up. And we are in the deep mountain, as you will climb up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we are.
And this temple is established in 745. So it's 1,277 years old temple. And my father is the chief monk on this temple, and he is 94th chief monk of this temple, and I might be 95th, hopefully.
So let's get to the questions anyway. Jack Sheriff asks,
Thank you, Jack.
how come you're bald?
How come? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So this is the sign of you're a monk in Japan, normally. And most of the sects, so there are several sects of Buddhism in Japan, but most of it, it's a sign of being a monk. So, yeah, including our clothing, you can point out by its hairstyle. And traditionally, monks are to be bald, to see they're out of normal world, and we belong to the sacred world.
Okay.
So it's
Just a
to
sign,
show that
a sign for the public, so they know that you are
Yep.
A holy man. No? Okay, cool. Nalerak asks, is it fun to be a Buddhist monk? You should come to Greenland.
Oh, okay, that's far.
Wow.
Almost on the other side.
Is it
of the
fun?
world.
Is it fun?
Well, fun is not necessarily important point to be a monk, but for me personally, it's fun.
Okay.
The main, job or the mission of being a monk is to make a wish, pray, I did for Nathan just now, or for everybody in this world, not necessarily human race, but also everything to the universe. And also I've done today for 2 hours or something, having conversation with someone just coming up to this temple. And we started just daily chat, and then just the conversation just goes into more personal, deep,
Like us yesterday.
their own personal problems, or their troubles. Then I can talk to them with the knowledge of Buddhism, or what the Buddha told to us.
How do you find happiness?
Okay.
I think that's a video in itself, really. In a very short, if you had to give 2 or 3 tips in life, very short tips, what would you say for happiness?
Okay.
Because obviously we can speak for an hour.
Right. So actually, this kind of feeling is maybe somehow cultural. So it's easy to tell to particularly Japanese person, but I'll try. So happiness, how, like when do you feel happiness? Like maybe having some good food, or like having nice time with your family, or like your lovers, or like maybe seeing your great nature, or like that kind of timing you might feel you are happy. But happiness is not something special. It's something you can be in anytime, anywhere. And the goal of Buddhism or Buddhist monk or like our training is to stay calm and gentle. And that moment is so-called happiness for us. So like doing something exciting is not necessarily like happy, because after that you will not excited, that means not happy. But that's not true, right? So you can be like every time you're happy, calm and settled. So that is our goal of like Buddhism monk.
All right. So yeah, okay. Stay chilled.
Yeah, still chilled. Yeah, that's.
What type of Buddhism?
Okay.
Because there's lots of different types of
Yeah,
Buddhism.
yeah, yeah. So our Buddhism is called Mikkyo in Japanese, and two characters. Mitsu is secret, Kyo is teaching. So like it's kind of hidden or secret teaching, and it's different from like Zen. It's quite popular around the world, but we Mikkyo. I don't know. Sorry, I don't know the English translation.
That's fine.
Yeah, but like Mikkyo style. I think he will put the subtitle here. Yeah, yeah.
Now I have
to. Yeah, yeah.
You write the extra work
Yeah,
down.
please read this. This is the translation. So yeah, we are trying to be Buddha as a like living form, and we somehow phrase also those greed or like desire. It's part of human, and we cannot just deny them. We need to like control or like overcome, but it's not something not necessarily negative. So as a like living creature, it's like necessary part.
Okay.
So including all those things, we are trying to be Buddha.
Okay.
That's type of.
You can come here in person and you can ask him this question. Also, yeah.
I'm waiting here.
Let's ask Shogo, who is another YouTuber. He asks, how can Buddhism help people living in modern society?
Ah, that's a good question. Well, the feature of life in modern society is like the people getting less and less pray or making a wish. And because of the growth of science, those kind of like religion seems like going down. What do you think pray or making wish can do for people? And in ancient, or not necessarily ancient, in the like our grandparents' generation, they made wish so naturally in the daily basis. When they get up, they just pray for their ancestors, and when they just take a walk, then they just visit a shrine and just make a wish, and that's quite natural. But we, living in a modern society, doesn't go to like those religious places so often, or we don't make a wish or pray for our ancestors. But that is tough actually, because making a wish is just giving our burden of life to the like sacred ones, like God or like Buddha or whatever. Without those pray, we need to like handle those burden. Like we might got accident tomorrow, or like we get sick tomorrow, or like our children might get hurt, or like our job might like have problem tomorrow, like those anxieties we have. Like one tip of Buddhism to live calm life in this modern society is let it go, let it be. So like just Nathan said, just chilling is like the key of Buddhism.
Chill.
Yeah, let's chill.
This might be the deepest video on Ninja Monkey's channel ever.
Just chilling. Yeah,
Just chill. Cosmin says, what type of Buddhism do you practice? When did you start practicing? And is it a lifetime commitment or discovering yourself? I think you've already answered what type of Buddhism, so I guess just answering
When
one
I
of the
started.
things. So maybe when did you start, and is it a lifetime commitment?
Okay, so it's a lifetime commitment, and like my father, he's 70 and still like on the process of being a better monk. And I started 2 years ago actually. I'm still beginner. And 2019 I was in France and studying psychology or economy, about the problem of this world, particularly from social science side. But like I noticed, like my major was urban planning, so I know like how my hometown Ashikaga is, like going down and how they suffered. So I just decided to come back and to be a monk and take after this temple. And as soon as I decided, and just came back and got PhD of engineering, and that 3 days before my submission of my thesis, the mountain just over there just burned. And I didn't have time to submit in time, so I just called to the university, and I cannot because my house is going to burn. So yeah, and then they just allowed to come back and do things, and that's how it started. Oh, by the way, because of the wildfire, our temple was not burned, but we did some kind of evacuation, and during that process, our Buddhas, that are statues, got heavily damaged, so we are doing restoration, and so we are doing crowdfunding. So
you can give me the address,
yeah. So
and if anybody wants to support this temple.
Yeah, actually that's not English based yet, but I'll make it soon. Yeah.
Do you eat only a vegan diet? Says Moses Cordes.
Okay, yeah. Good question. For the foreign people, the stereotypical image of monk or Japanese monk is like eating only like vegetables.
Vegan,
vegan. But actually, monks are allowed to eat meat.
Okay.
Particularly only when it's offerings. So if somebody offers any kind of food or drinks, we need to finish it because it's served and like it's already here, and if we don't eat
it's wasteful,
it's
right?
It's gonna be waste, so we need to eat it.
Okay, so they do eat meat, which I was very surprised to learn also, because yesterday we shared dinner together and it was full of meat.
Not full, mainly vegetables, but there's some fish in it,
and there was some meat in it, and I was wondering, is he sinning, But no, he explained. It's fine. He was fine. Can you get married? I mean, to be honest, the fact that his dad is a monk.
Yeah, he's my dad. So I have my mother.
Exactly.
That means I'm a son of monk.
So that sort of answers the question, right?
Yeah. Actually, that is kind of historical event in Japanese Buddhism history, and in Meiji era, the late 19th century, the government allowed monks to get married because at that time Buddhism temple had a lot of power, so government just tried to weaken it. Then they just aimed, okay, if we are allowed to marry, then they will lose their faith, and there will be
But it backfired.
Yeah. But actually, it worked on the other way.
In your favor, in the favor of the monks, because
in this modernized society, it's quite difficult to find our disciplines. So particularly in rural area like here, son can be the next monk.
Okay, cool.
So that worked.
Or
in good
daughter?
way.
Can daughter also?
Yeah, daughter also.
Daughter also, okay.
Be a
Really,
monk.
really cool.
Yeah.
I'm learning a lot. I hope that you are learning too. And
This is real Japanese Buddhism.
total,
101.
total, yeah. This is Only One Night says, what do you do for fun? And do you have any desires that you want to shed in order to become a monk? Are there any
So
desires
shed means give
get
up.
rid of?
Right? Yeah.
Give up.
No.
Okay.
Actually, like so, as I've already answered, the desire is one of the biggest part of like something the monk should control or like handle. And during the I remember like during the training, as soon as I came back from France, after 1 week, I just entered the main temple of this sect and spent 40 days of training there. And I experienced so many stuff, including like spiritual stuff, and somehow, overcome or control.
Okay. Good answer.
I still have desire, but it's not like a desire. But
Okay.
good
Good answer.
Sorry, we need time, like an hour.
What is your opinion on tourists attending or observing or participating in the religious services as a non-believer? So what's your opinion? Like, for example, I'm not a believer. I'm not a Buddhist. So for example, if somebody was to come here and they're not a believer at all, and they think, oh, this looks cool, how would you feel about them participating?
Well, so in order to participate, you need to make a wish. Like you need to write it. Like what kind of wish we're gonna tell to the god.
So they're already participating in a way
temple.
by doing
So
that.
in a way, yeah.
Yeah.
And whatever like they believe or not, like we're gonna make a wish. We're gonna make a ceremony. And the funny thing is that will come true, as far as like I heard from them. So even whether you believe or not, like it just come true. So
Right.
actually, like monks are kind of trained to evoke people's goodness or like thinking.
Okay.
So
Cool.
giving ritual to them is one way of our mission.
All right.
Yeah.
I think I have all of the questions. If you do have any more questions, you can put them in the comment section. And I'll link all he has social media actually, so I will link all his Instagram.
Instagram,
link your Instagram,
Twitter,
etc.
Facebook.
And Facebook, whatever.
Yeah.
And I will definitely link the GoFundMe, so if you do want, to preserve and help out this temple, so that when you do come and visit this temple and you can visit him in person, then it's a better experience for you. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for watching, and like I always say, stay positive but COVID negative
And chill.
and chill. Bye.